Hi, this is Charting Man Dan of TheChartGuys.com, home of technical analysis education. Click the link for a free week trial, no credit card required, and gain access to our multiple live broadcasts daily, community chat room, educational videos, nightly watch lists, and more. Invest in your education and future and join the community today. Hey everyone, looking at oil. So in yesterday's video, I said I didn't expect to see a break of this pattern until Wednesday likely, and obviously that was incorrect, but it was a very clear bear signal this morning. As soon as that uptrend support line broke, we saw 4 hours of straight downside, and that was correlated with dollar strength. I definitely see gold, the precious metals, and oil affected by the dollar much more than natural gas. But let's see when this pullback started, 4 a.m., and let's look at the dollar hourly time frame. And we had bull strength. Let's see here. 4 a.m. was back here. So we saw a little pullback and then a bullish breakout short term for 3 hours between 6 and 9 a.m. And we look at oil, and that was the biggest part of the dump right there. So definitely worth watching the dollar if you are trading commodities. The inverse relationship is always worth paying attention to. We are now seeing an attempt at an oversold bounce to defend $45 psychological support. You can see the RSI is coming off of the oversold level, not by much, but we need a bullish MACD cross, and we need to see 45.40 become support. You can see all these candlesticks rejecting from 45.40 must close above that level on the hourly time frame. Checking in on the 4-hour chart, you can see the lower high and lower low pattern is still intact. This key support down here, 44.54. Let's move this line up. That is a key support to be watching. Bulls are defending that level, and actually we did see a couple candlesticks close just below 45. We could even tighten that up to use the real bodies of the candlesticks as support, and that would put it right there, holding back here and currently bouncing off that level a couple times, holding it again. So worth watching this support line. $45 really important for the bulls to hold, otherwise we're coming down to the mid 44s, and the weekly time frame is what I'm watching the most with this uptrend line, which is the line that I just moved. So let's move that back. So we hold the support down here, real body of the candlestick, and hold it again. Very key support, which is currently around the low to mid $43 range. So weak candlesticks here on the weekly. Big upper wick close at the low last week. Another big upper wick. And down near the low of this week, we've got the inventory report coming up tomorrow. We've got the OPEC meeting. And I believe I read somewhere that it's a 70% chance that there's no deal for OPEC. So I believe a lot of that is being priced into the market, and that could explain the bearish action we've been seeing over the past week or so on oil. So we'll be watching very closely. The daily chart hasn't really given us much direction because we had that big pullback day with the clear break from the inside candlestick for the bears. Big bull recovery day, no follow through, another big bear day. So overall, the bears are in control of the shorter term time frames. And they need to hold this, the bulls need to hold this uptrend support line down here in the mid $43 range. So tomorrow should be a very interesting day. Should be a lot of volatility in either UWTI or DWTI. And the bulls have to get above 45.40 on the hourly in order to see this oversold bounce attempt to play out on oil. So we'll check back in tomorrow after all that excitement and action that we should see with the inventory report and all the action around oil this week. See you then.